All right, last video we talked about mental reps. This video I'm going to talk about a failed double outside ashi. Sometimes that you have when you're shooting double outside ashi. It happens in transition and people start an earlier escape. You should know what outside ashi or double outside ashi is by now. If you're not, go back and watch the other videos. From here, as soon as I get this, start wrapping this double outside ashi, people start to turn away from here. And they really rotate the hips over and then escape the knee line. I no longer have a knee line. I know they're moving away. So if I just sit here, she just pulls straight out. There's nothing stopping her. All right. So when she's make the turn away, I couldn't get my feet up here on the hips. But one thing I'm going to do with this leg right here is I'm going to press this knee into the mat, and I'm going to use this hook to press the foot down into the mat, and I'm going to sit up. So the knee goes into the mat, and the foot goes into the mat to here. What I'm trying to do is jam the knee, and jam her knee into the mat right here. What I'm looking for is a setup for a calf crusher. This extended leg is going to stop you from sitting up. But I prefer to get this pressure here, and I want the foot right here in my pocket, because that's a finishing technique. I'm going to reach out and grab. If they have a gi, much stronger. If you don't have nothing else, you go for the hips here, and you're trying to get in here, and you're trying to sit up into this calf crusher. But I'll warn you, this can be just as hard on your knee as it is their knee, sitting up from this position, unless you're just used to it. Some people, they'll switch and come to here, and this is a much easier position to finish in. You can switch in transition, you can switch afterward. I've had finishes from just being here, and jamming that in. Sometimes you can get to here and make the finish. Just kind of depends, but I want to be able to control this foot with my body and push it as far as I can towards the hips. But if their knee's not on the mat, you're not finishing. Just turn around. You're wrapping the double outside ashi, they start to turn here, they set the knee down, they start to escape, and that knee line starts to clear right in here. So I'm pressing. If you take time to switch here, you've got to be able to switch pretty fast, and sometimes you can't get that knee down to the mat and kind of carry it back here to start that switch. If I get here, I want to sit up. Tweak your knee a little bit, because you got to go forward a little bit more, or you can take the time to make that switch. I'm not going to do that. That's good. But just a failed double outside ashi. If you don't get anything else off of it, you control the rate that they escape in. Some people, once they start to escape, the running man escape, they'll just spin all the way back around, and you'll still be in the foot game or the leg lock game. But if you don't want them to all the way to escape, just control them there, pull them back in, or invert, set your own foot locks back up. Mental reps.